Well, the last couple of months I've been doing outreach. I built my Instagram page and I started working on improving on it every day. And now this is basically an update. I reached out to, as you can see, like 300 people, and this is what I learned. Every day what I did was trying to improve the outreach, my conversion rates, and more. First of all, I started using Gmail, and then I started using Yan, which has a free version which allows you to send like 20 emails per day, but handling all those emails by myself basically was really hard. I did get some responses. First I got this response of a lady which told me like, okay, how much it is, but we didn't record anything. Also, I added someone, they added me actually on WhatsApp to try to talk about it, but they didn't answer, and they were from China, so the time zones were extremely different, so the communication was a bit harsh, and some others basically did not answer. So this is what I'm trying to learn about all of this. First of all, you cannot let yourself down. Even though my first client, the very first client that I got was on January, and now we're 9th of June, and I don't have any other client. I just want to persist because I know that this is something that might happen, and this is the exact point where people used to basically let themselves down. And I'm not planning to give up, but I do plan to think strategically in order to make this happen basically. What am I gonna do now? Right now I'm actually working on a lead magnet, which I am going to start to create even more content on social media, and I'm just going to focus on quality over quantity. I'm going to start posting on Instagram and on LinkedIn 3 to 4 times per week in order to start building more authority, because I did stop posting because I was posting every day and you saw the whole process, but things did not work out pretty well. So I am going to start working on 3 to 4 posts per week in order to build that authority to be present on social media, which is extremely important, and to start getting clients on inbound. Also, with this lead magnet, I'm going to basically send that free resource in exchange for the email of the coaches. I'm really going to focus on the whole ideal client. I want to be really clear in what we do, how we do it, for who we do it, basically. And posting on social media might be a bit overwhelming, especially because you don't know if you're doing things well, if you're gonna work out, if you're gonna get likes. But I think it is not just about that, and I do not want to focus my whole business on social media, because I think that was my mistake. But I do not want to surround my whole business about it, because it's something that it is a bit hard to handle. Also, I am thinking about getting a freelancer in order to see how it works. Maybe if they can help me with the post and all of that. I think that could be a good idea. And I'm going to stop the outreach for a sec. Maybe just trying to get inbound. I think that this might be taking longer than I thought. And actually, that's not what I need, but it's something that I can handle. And right now, a lot of things are going on in my life, so I think that I can start sustaining that for a couple of time to see if that works out, because I first trying to put lots of content on a lot of social media, but now I'm just going to focus on Instagram and LinkedIn to see how that works, and maybe in half a month or 2 I see if that is working out. Also, I'm trying really hard to building great connections right now, to start meeting new people to help me improve all of this. And basically my whole point with the whole YouTube channel and everything is basically to record this, and when I finally get something, you're going to be able to see the whole process. How I went from this to that. And this is not what the whole guru said, like, oh, it was really hard or something like that. And you don't really get to feel understood because you do not saw that process. And it's not like they went from this result to this other from one day to another. They do have to go through a whole process, which might not be as easy, but they do not show that. But I really want to, and I am basically sharing everything that I'm doing, the way I'm doing it, how I do it, the times I'm doing it. And it is basically because I just want to record everything, and finally, one day I'll be able to see what is working and what is not. I know that the importance of surrounding myself with the great people in order to scale, that is extremely important. So I'm going to start attending to some events, which I'm really afraid of. Especially because I'm a bit shy when it comes to talking about all of this stuff. But I know that it might be the whole point of the difference. So it is kind of like a club which young entrepreneurs from all over the world start defining a city all around the world, and they do a sports meeting and then they go to lunch or something like that, and that's exactly what I need, exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm just trying to share my journey here. I want to be extremely transparent about how is everything going. I think that the message here is to be persistent, even if you don't see results. But if you really, really believe that this is going to work out eventually, I think that it's worth it a shot. The good thing is that I have time. That there is a resource that not everyone has. But sometimes I do not know what to do with this time. It is constantly I feel that I am not doing enough. I should be doing all other stuff, but I don't know exactly what. And you might feel lost, as well as I do. But I think that it's good to start analyzing what is working and what is not, and try new things in order to see what is working and what it's not, improve and keep going. And that is exactly what I'm doing here. I was thinking about acquire more leads, but I don't think that is a good strategy right now, because I did notice that it isn't that it doesn't work out, but maybe the person that I chose for release wasn't the best one. Yeah, they give me a lot of leads, basically free. But I think that the quality of those leads weren't as good, especially because they did have lots of followers, so I know that might be a key factor for the response rate. Oh, actually, I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to try to create that lead magnet, maybe a landing page for that lead magnet. I love our website, is basically perfect. There is something that I need to change though, and the website is perfect. I just love it. I just have to find a way to make all of this work out. Exactly, I don't know what, but I'm just trying to see what it works out and what it doesn't. So I'll keep you updated. That's it for today, and if you feel lost but you do have a mission, I think it is worth it. So keep going, even though nothing seems to work out, but it might be. I mean, who knows? We just have to stick to it. So see you.